Jurgen Klopp hits out at English football's refusal to postpone games. Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp has slammed football's hectic schedule once again with his club forced to play at Saturday lunchtime without two of their star men. The Reds' boss has been very vocal on the sport's increasingly demanding agenda in recent years and has urged football associations to welcome discussion on the treatment of players amid the quarantine chaos and timings with international fixtures. Liverpool resume their Premier League campaign with a trip to Watford on Saturday at 12:30 p.m. just 36 hours after Brazil's World Cup qualifier against Uruguay in the early hours of this morning. Klopp confirmed goalkeeper Alisson and central defensive midfielder Fabinho will not feature at Vicarage Road as a result and bemoaned the Premier League's decision not to move the match. "I'm not frustrated, somebody decided to give Brazil the opportunity to play last night, then somebody made a decision for us to play at 12:30 p.m. It is out of our hands. We can't control it," he said in his pre-match press conference on Friday. Liverpool then face Atletico Madrid on Tuesday night in the Champions League group stages, but the La Liga side have been allowed to put back this weekend's league clash with Granada with squad members in Brazil and Argentina. "Atletico don't play this weekend, that'd never happen here. No chance," Klopp added. "We've known it for a while. The boys will not be here, they will go directly to Madrid. We asked to push kickoff back a few hours so we could try to bring them in. Obviously Watford and the Premier League didn't go for it. I know people ask why footballers should be treated differently. I don't remember players being unavailable because of federation reasons." The pair will instead join up with Klopp and the rest of their club teammates in Spain and are set to leave Madrid later, given the coronavirus quarantine regulations in place. Fabinho and Alisson have to come back later from Madrid. It's 10 days after Thursday. "These are the rules," Klopp said. "They could have flown into England and quarantined, but Ali has 3 kids. 12 days away with the national team, then 10 days isolation. We need solutions for that, and it still isn't there." As well as not having the Brazilian duo available for Claudio Ranieri's first match in charge of the Hornets, Klopp revealed that Thiago and Harvey Elliott are still on the sidelines, but also that Curtis Jones has picked up a knock while on international duty. Klopp was deeply unhappy with England under-21's handling of Jones, he said. "Curtis Jones came back injured. Great. That's not okay as well, but it is really difficult to get in proper contact even with the English Federation because they do what they want. He didn't train, wasn't involved in the first game, and then he played a few minutes in the second game against Andorra. Great." Klopp added sarcastically, "Very important he played there. Came back with a slight injury and not available tomorrow. These are the situations we have to deal with, and this is why we have these massive squads where we use players like machines. When the federations don't start helping us, and I mean all of them, whoever it is, the Premier League, the FA, they have to think about the game and not their own interests, but that is how it is in the moment. I've talked about it for 6 or 7 years, but no one is listening. Why don't we talk about it?" Klopp was also left baffled as to why Liverpool centre-back Joe Gomez was not called up by Gareth Southgate for England's World Cup doubleheader, while Manchester City's John Stones, who has struggled for game time this campaign, was. Sometimes Gareth reacts, "If you are not playing for your club you can't play for the national team. Obviously there is a special thing for Mr. Stones," he said. "Joe is in a top shape, he looks really good. I know that Gareth reacts on if players aren't playing regularly. He is an exceptional centre-half. Nat Phillips doesn't make the squad because of the numbers, but he trains exceptionally. We have 5 exceptional centre-backs. Last year taught us we need at least 4 centre-backs, but when they are all healthy, we get these questions. It's not perfect every week for them, but it's